Good evening everyone. Today our lesson is again equation. Equation part 2. Today also I thought of trying more review exercises on equation part 2. Actually equation part 1. So we'll start how to construct algebraic expressions and how to solve these equations with algebraic terms. Okay. Equations part 2. Under equations part 2, I am going to try review exercises under equations more over. Under this, my first question is, the price of a pen is 10 rupees more than the price thrice of a price of a pencil. What it says is, the price of a pencil if the price of a pencil is P rupees, okay, and the price of the pen is 55 rupees, find P. P means the price of a pencil. It is said the price of a pencil is 10 more than thrice of a price of a pencil. Okay. So the price of a pencil is P rupees. Price of a pen is 10 more than the thrice of a price of a pencil. Thrice of a price of a pencil. Price of a pencil is P. Thrice a price of a pencil means you have to multiply 3 by P. Okay. The price of a pencil is P, and the price of a pen is 10 more than thrice a price of a pencil. So thrice a price of a pencil means 3 times P. 10 more means you have to add 10 to it. Okay. So we can say the price of a pencil is P. Thrice of price of a pencil means 3 times P. and 10 more than that means you have to add 10 to 3 times P. So we can say the price of a pen in terms of P, we can take it as 3 times P plus 10 or 3P plus 10. 3 times P means 3P. 3P plus 10. And also it is given that the price of a pencil is 55. Okay, in figures it is said the price of a pen is 55. So what we can say is 3P plus 10 is equal to 55. Okay, so what we can say is, we can say three P plus 10 equals 55. Okay, here 3P plus 10 means the price of a pen. Price of a pen. Here in P terms, here in figures. Why this is 3P plus 10 means the price of a pencil is P. Thrice the price of a pencil means 3 times P. 10 more than that means you have to add 10 to 3 times P or 3P. Now once we solve this, we can get the price of a pencil, which is P. Find P. So to find P, first of all what we have to do is, we have to remove plus 10. So to remove plus 10, what we have to do is, we have to subtract 10 from either side. If we do the thing to left hand side, we subtract 10 from left hand side, we have to do the same thing to the right hand side. So 10 to 10 cancels, hence it is 3P equals 45. Now what shall we do? How can we remove 3? Okay, first of all we have to subject P now. To subject P, we have to remove 3. To remove 3, we have to divide this by 3. Why? Because 3P means 3 times P. It's a product. So to remove 3, what we have to do is, we have to divide the coefficient or the number front of P by the same value. That means the value in front of P is 3. So we have to divide the same value by itself, by 3. So when we divide left hand side by 3, we have to do the same thing to the right hand side. So when we divide 45 by 3, okay, 3 times 1 is 3, 15 means 3 times 5. So the price of a pencil is actually 15 rupees. When we divide 45 by 3, we get 15. So the price of a pencil means 15 rupees. Okay, let me do the second question now. Let me try the second question. Second question, it is said the length of a side of a square is x centimeters. The length of a side of an equilateral triangle is 12 centimeters. The length of a side of a square is 6 centimeters. The length of a side of an equilateral triangle is, if the perimeter of both these shapes are equal, find x or the length of a side of a square. Okay, first we will try to find the perimeter of the square Okay, we know the length of a side of a square is x. Okay, so the perimeter means length of a side is x. There are 4 such sides. Okay, length of a side is x. There are 4 such sides. So what we have to do is we have to multiply x by 4. So 4 times x, to x times 4 means 4x, not x4, 4x. You have to multiply 1 by 4, 1x by 4. Or we can add 4 x's together. So x plus x plus x plus x means 4x. So the perimeter of the square is this. And also the perimeter of the triangle of the equilateral triangle is equal to 3 times 12 centimeters. Equilateral triangle means all 3 sides are equal. One side is 12 means each side one side is 12 means each side should be 12. This is 12, this is 12, also this is 12. So the perimeter of the equilateral triangle means 3 12s or 12 plus 12 plus 12. 3 12s means 3 times 12, which is equal to 36 centimeters. The perimeter of the square is 4x, the perimeter of the equilateral triangle is 36. Now we know these two are equal. The perimeter of the square is equal to the perimeter of the equilateral triangle. So we can say 4x equals to 36. Now what we have to do is we have to find x. Find x or the length of a side of a square. So we have to remove 4. This is a product of 4 and x or 4 times x. So to remove 4, what we have to do is we have to divide it by 4. So we have to do the same thing to the right hand side as well. 4x means 4 times x. To remove 4, we have to divide it by 4. Product has to be divided by 4 because product included a 4 there with the unknown term. So x means 4 times 9, or when we divide 36 by 4, it is 9. 4 times 9 is 36. So x is 9 centimeters. So the length of a side of a square is 9 centimeters. Okay. Next question. Next is third question. Third question it is said, Lukaku's father's age. Lukaku's father's age. Lukaku's father's age is 5 less than 5 times so Lukaku's age. If Lukaku's age is 3 years and father's age is 55, find Lukaku's age. Lukaku's age means, what is that? T. Find Lukaku's age. Lukaku's age is T. So we have to find T. Okay, Lukaku's age is T. Lukaku's father's age is 5 less than 5 times of Lukaku's age. So 5 times of Lukaku's age means 5 times T. Father's age is 5 less than 5 times of T, means you have to subtract 5 from 5 times T. Again, Lukaku's age is T. 5 times of Lukaku's age means 5 times T. But it is said Lukaku's father is 5 less than 5 times of T, means you have to subtract 5 from 5 times T. You have to subtract 5 less. 5 years less than 5 times of Lukaku's age, which is T. So 5 times T minus 5 is Lukaku's father's age given in T terms. Okay, so we can write Lukaku's father's age in terms of T as 5T minus 5, and Lukaku's father's age is given as well, which is equal to 55. Lukaku's age is T and father's age is 55. It is given in figures as well. So we can say 5T minus 5 is 55. 5T minus 5 means Lukaku's father's age in terms of T. 55 means it is given in figures. That is also equal to 55, which is Lukaku's father's age. So in terms of Lukaku's age, we found Lukaku's father's age in terms of T as 5T minus 5, which is equal to 55. Okay, father's age is 55, that is why. Now we want to find Lukaku's age. Father's age is 55. In terms of Lukaku's age, it is 5T minus 5. So to find T, first of all, you have to remove minus 5. So 5T minus 5. To remove minus, what we have to do is we have to add 5. Minus 5, to remove minus 5, we have to add 5. If you want to remove minus 10, we have to add 10. If we want to remove minus 20, we have to add 20. So when we want to remove minus 5, what we have to do is we have to add 5. So we have to do the same thing to the right hand side as well. When we add 5 to left hand side, we have to do the same thing to the right hand side. So 5 to 5 cancels. So 5T is equal to 60. Now we have to remove the coefficient of T, or the value front of T, which is equal to 5. So to remove 5, we have to divide it by 5, because 5T is the product. 5 times T. So to remove 5, the product, we have to divide the same value, or the 5. When we divide 5T by 5, we have to do the same thing to the right hand side. Now we will try to find how many 5s are there in 60. 5 times 1, 5. So there are 12 5s in 60. So T is equal to 12 years. So Lukaku's age is 12 years. Okay, next question. Fourth question. the breadth of a rectangular block. The breadth of a rectangular block is 5 centimeters, is 5 centimeters less than its length. If the length is a centimeters, if the length is a centimeters, and if the perimeter is 130 centimeters, find its length and its breadth. Okay, rectangular block. It is said the length of a side is a centimeter. Breadth means 5 centimeter less than length. Length is a means breadth means you have to subtract 5 from a. The length of a side of a rectangle is a. The length of the rectangle is a. Breadth means it is 5 less than that of the length a. Okay, 5 less than the length a. That means the breadth means you have to subtract 5 from a, or you have to deduct 5 from a. And it is also said the perimeter is equal to 1/3. Okay, there are two methods, but I am going to do this in adding all 4 terms, all 4 lengths and the breadth, 2 lengths and 2 breadths together. So the perimeter means a plus a minus 5 plus a minus 5. Okay, so the perimeter means, suppose this is a, b, c, d, a plus a minus 5 plus a plus a minus 5. So the perimeter is equal to a plus a minus 5 plus a plus a minus 5. That is equal to 130 centimeters. A plus a is 2a, 2a plus a means 3a, 3a plus a means 4a. Okay, so a's can be added with each other like terms, but we can't add a's and 5's because those are unlike terms. Then minus 5 and minus 5 can be collected. We know plus 5 is plus 10. Likewise, minus 5 means minus 10. 5 plus 5 is 10. Likewise, minus 5 means minus 10. And also don't forget 5 minus 5 is 0. Minus 5 plus 5 is also 0. But if it is minus 5 and minus 5, there we have to find the sum. So minus 5 and minus 5 together minus 10. This is not multiplication or division. This is addition and subtraction, or finding difference or the sum. This is equal to 1/3. Now we have to remove minus 10. To remove minus 10, we have to add a 10 to left hand side. We have to add 10 to remove minus 10. So we have to do the same thing to the right hand side as well. If we add 10 to left hand side, we have to do the same thing to the right hand side. Now 10 to 10 get cancelled, so 4a is equal to 140. Okay, 4a is equal to 140. Okay, now there's a 4 front of a. You want to find a. To find a, what we have to do is we have to remove 4. To remove 4, we have to divide this by 4 because 4a means a product of 4 and a. If we divide 4a by 4, we have to do the same thing to the right hand side as well. So when we divide 140 by 4, 4 times 3 is 12, 20 means 4 times 5. So a means 35 centimeters. Okay, so we can say a is 35 means length is equal to 35 centimeters and breadth means 5 from a minus 5. So it should be 35 minus 5, which is equal to 30 centimeters, because a is 35 means when we substitute the value 35 to a, 35 minus 5 means 30 centimeters. Length is 35, breadth is 5 less than length. So if length is 35, breadth is 30. Simple as that. Final sum. Sachin's grandfather has T rupees. He divides it among Sachin and his 2 sisters. If Sachin's share is 1000 rupees or bucks, whatever, find the initial amount that his grandfather had. Okay. Grandfather has T rupees. The money grandfather owns is equal to T rupees, and it is divided among 3 grandchildren. So one will get 1/3 of T, or you have to divide T by 3. Sachin's grandfather has T rupees. He divides it among Sachin and his 2 sisters. So each has 1/3 of T, or T divided by 3 is each one's share. Okay, so T divided by 3 is Sakin's share as well as his elder sister's share as well as his younger sister's share. So altogether it is T. So there are 3 children, so one's share is, you have to divide T by 3. And Sachin's share is also equal to 1000 rupees. So Sachin's share in terms of T means T divided by 3. Because Sachin's grandfather owns T rupees. So Sachin's amount in terms of T means T divided by 3. Because it is divided equally among 3 grandchildren. So T divided by 3 is equal to 1000. Now how can we remove this 3? Okay, T divided by 3. This is something like division. So to remove 3, what we have to do is we have to multiply the term by 3. If we multiply left hand side by 3, we have to do the same thing to the right hand side. So 3 to 3 cancels, T equals 3000 rupees. So grandfather had 3000 rupees initially in his hands. Okay. That's it for today. Thank you very much.